Welcome back, everybody. It is your man, John G, and we are doing it live with What the FiGPiN. Happy New Year, everyone. Unfortunately, Battle is having some travel issues. He was trying to get into Mexico to go to his home there, and he had some issues, so he was not able to join us this evening, but he wishes his best to everyone as well. So, Battle, good luck with your travels and hope to see you soon, my friend. Uh, guys, what's up? Thank you so much for joining us. I know that it's been a long time. I believe the week after Thanksgiving was the very last time that we've had a show, so thank you. Man, Breck, we have a royalty in our midst here. Breck, man, how are you? It's great seeing you. We also have Queen Nerd. Steve, how's it going? We have Van Harris, and of course, he had his iconic pew pew. So welcome, and it is. I know it's a little late, but the birthday man himself, Getty Up. Again, happy birthday. Hope you're doing well, and you enjoyed your birthday last week. And Professor FiGPiN, thank you so much for joining us, guys. It's only me for tonight, so I'm not going to go ahead and bore you. And it's hard to do these things when there's not that banter between me and Battle. But I did want to get on and just wish everyone a happy new year. We're excited for a great 2024. I did get the chance to go ahead and speak with some of the people at FiGPiN over the last few weeks, and the things that they have ready for us for 2024 definitely sounds amazing. I'm excited for it. You should be as well. Let's see. We had our 12 days of Christmas that we didn't get to talk about. So that was a pretty cool experience, I would say, altogether. I participated, I know, for the MHA, the new MHA Christmas pins. They also had the Christmas Mickey pins, but I had purchased that from Pink a la Mode already. So I did miss out. I would have done 2 orders and got 2 of the present logos, but I already had spent money with Pink a la Mode, so I just did the Christmas MHA one. So hopefully everyone got a chance at that. And then I participated in, can't remember if it was the 30% off or the 40% off day, and got some items that I had been missing. And then on top of that, the very last day was the 50% off day. So I was able to go ahead and take advantage of my box sets that I had not been keeping up on. So I was able to get the last couple of ones of those that I had missed. So hopefully you guys went ahead and were able to take advantage of any of those days. I know that they had some really cool ones where if you purchased a certain license, there was a chance, $75, I believe it was. You had not a chance. You were getting a random AP of that genre. So it was pretty cool. So I'm sorry, guys. So Steve, yes, there is an insight that I did learn. We will go ahead and be seeing FiGPiN XLs pretty sure within the first half of this year. So I'm excited for it. I know I've seen some artwork at NYCC of what the XLs will look like and kind of what the program is going to go ahead and be. So that's definitely fun. Not sure if it was the final artwork or what the program is going to like. They were still tweaking it, right? So I can't really speak to what was shared with us, but XLs definitely will go ahead and be a thing for 2024, which I'm excited about. So definitely go ahead and make sure that you are watching for that. Getty Up, I am totally with you, my friends. Totally with you for the Megazord XL. That would be lots of fun. So hopefully that you guys went ahead and took advantage of some of those 12 days of Christmas deals. They were definitely lots of fun. I do know that I believe it was after day number 6 or 7, someone had kind of broke the code of how they were their naming code about how they were putting it on the images of what it was, and we were able to kind of get a sneak peek previous to the days before they released them about what was coming out. So I do know that those last, I think it was 4 or 5 days we were aware that the very last day was going to go ahead and be 50% off, and then there was a 40% off day that I believe wasn't, we hadn't come to yet, and then some of the other AP mystery days that were there. So I know I was happy to go ahead and see that happen again. I actually, it was a Christmas deal that I got these from way, way long ago. The Hero Complex, as well as J Squared Design Studios. So I know that it was great deals, lots of cool merchandise that you were able to pick up, lots of cool pins. So drop a thing. Tell me what you went ahead and picked up during their promotion. It was definitely cool. Sorry, my phone was going off here. Man, what else has went ahead and launched? It's been such a long time. I know we had the new Naruto pins that Evens went ahead and also had 2 exclusives with them. You have Naruto Quest, which I do have. I haven't even opened up the box, so it's still here sealed. I'm excited to go ahead and open with those. I'll do that in a few minutes with you, as well as, and this is not FiGPiN related, but it is FiGPiN related because she is absolutely amazing and a great part of the community. We have the SDCC 2023, I'm sorry, SDCC, the LACC 2023 Wookiepool Pins on Fire pins. I was able to go ahead and get one. I believe that Wookie had shared with me that there was still one of the raw gold, which was the most sought after one, which is this one right here. It's 1 out of 20. These are only 100 of these that were made. I believe there was still one in play, so who knows? Maybe I'm lucky enough to go ahead and get one of them. We'll go ahead and see when we open that, but a little bit. But we had the Naruto Quest pins. I'm not sure if anyone got it. I did finally see someone went ahead and was able to get the LE25 white gold Naruto. I believe there's only one that has been unlocked. The last time that I checked which was over this weekend. You have a couple of people went ahead and have found the glitter one. So I know that there's that out there as well. So we mentioned the Naruto lineup as well. You have a bunch of Crunchyroll stuff that dropped. There was the Cowboy Bebop FiGPiN box set that is available. You have the Scooby-Doo Villains wave. They definitely look cool. I do like the Ghost Diver. The pictures I've seen with the glow on him is absolutely phenomenal. And the most recent one, which was our first 2024 release, was the Hall of Armor Deluxe box set of Iron Man, which comes with a chase chance itself. So there's 1,000 total. 750 of them are the common version, and then 250 are the chase variants of those, which also means that there's 2 different logo pins. So that is definitely an interesting concept. I'm still trying to wrap my head around if I like it or not, because I know that it does one of 2 things. One, it goes ahead and brings some of that community feel back for sure, that I think has been lost a little bit over the last few months, last year or so. But if you went ahead and have still those ties, which there's many of you, and I know many of you here are part of that great community, that we went ahead and are able to, hey, I have an XL, or I have an XL. I have an Iron Man chase set. I know that you're really looking for it. What do we have to trade? You'll be able to go ahead and do it through trades for sure. Those that went ahead and are able to go ahead and get the Iron Man box sets. But I do know that they started to ship. So please keep an eye out when you do get them. But it brings back that feel of the community that you're helping each other. So that's definitely cool. The second thing with it is it forces you to go ahead and want to buy more, because if you're a completionist, as I am, you need to go ahead and have those pins. If you're just a logo collector, it's a really tough pull for you to go ahead and spend that much money and hopefully get the chase set. But we all like a good mystery, and the hunt is out there, so it's definitely fun seeing some of that excitement there. But I'm just not sure if especially the dollar amount behind it makes it feasible to many people to try to go ahead and continue to purchase. And there is a limit of 2 right now, so we'll see what happens. But good luck to everyone. I hope that when you get them, you post pictures. I'd love to go ahead and see some videos. Make sure you're tagging what the FiGPiN in them, of you opening it and seeing if you got the chase or not. So keep an eye out. It's definitely going to go ahead and be lots of fun. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's really hard for me to talk and then kind of also see my notes here, and then look at the screen as well with all the text. So I do apologize if I missed anything, but I did also want to mention the other announcement that I have seen that has come out is Fry Guys, which are amazing people. They have two new FiGPiN exclusives. One is Olaf. He looks amazing. I love how that pin looks. So congratulations to them. And then they have an Oswald also. So make sure you're checking out Fry Guy. Let me make sure I get their website correct because I know that I mess it up sometimes. It's FryGuyPins.com. They also have a promotion going on right now where you spend $125 for all of their FiGPiN exclusives. You get all of those, the Merida, the Rapunzel, Oswald, Olaf, and Lock, Shock, and Barrel. You get Fry Guy's logo, which is a 200 LE. And you also get a mystery AP pin with that. So make sure you're checking them out because that is an amazing, amazing deal. It's going on right now. A great way to go ahead and get two brand new FiGPiNs, as well as if you haven't had a chance to collect their other ones, be able to bring them into your collection. And you also get an AP out of the deal. So it's a pretty sweet, sweet, sweet deal. I love those guys. They're amazing. Amanda and David are amazing people. I've talked to them. I haven't got to meet them in person, but everyone that does always goes ahead and has amazing things to say about them. So please make sure you're supporting FryGuyPins.com and checking out their Olaf and Oswald new FiGPiN exclusives. So definitely fun. A lot of fun things have happened. We also have Even that went ahead and they had some big announcements that came out. They're announced 3 new pins that were going to be available over the weekend. And I do know that there has been some talk that it's a little tough about how they're releasing them, with it being a TikTok shop exclusive. Although it's not a TikTok shop exclusive, it's the only place that currently it's available for you to purchase Red Eyes Black Dragon. You have Brooke from One Piece, and then you have Best Genus from MHA, which are their 3 newest pins. So those are the only ones that you can go ahead and purchase right now from their TikTok shop. The only way that you can purchase those 3 pins. But I know that many people were looking for the Best Genus. We now have finally seen the pin and who it's an exclusive to. So that looks amazing. Brooke also, I like how that guy looks for sure. And then my Yu-Gi-Oh fans definitely know Red Eye Black Dragon. Pretty cool. So yeah, Chris, great point. Yes, we now also, I know it was, I think, announced today or yesterday that there is a Supersonic, which is also an Even exclusive. He definitely looks amazing. I remember getting the Sega CD and having, Sonic CD, and then first kind of like, if I remember correctly, so my gamer friends, hit me up with your remembering knowledge as well. Was Sonic CD the first time that Supersonic was introduced? And if so, I'm pretty sure I remember that correctly because I remember loving playing that game and collecting all the Chaos Emeralds to get him. But you're going to go ahead and have another amazing opportunity with having a new Sonic added to your collection through Even with Supersonic. So definitely check them out. Their TikTok shop. You go ahead and go to Facebook, Instagram, or if you just look them up through TikTok directly, you can go ahead and find links either on their other social medias to their TikTok shop, or if you go to TikTok directly and search Even HQ, it'll go ahead and pop up for you. So congratulations to Tyler and the entire team there. I did hear that those that were purchasing the pins through TikTok, they have seen their pins ship very quickly. I'm not sure if that's just something through TikTok that is, kind of seeing them have a faster turnaround time. But I do know that there had been some complaints in the past that it was taking some time to get pins shipped out. But I have seen that they have kind of turned that around. So congratulations to them about trying to figuring out their shipping issues. I know that they're shipping tens of thousands of packages a day. So kudos to the shipping team there at Even. It's definitely amazing. All right. Do you guys want to have me stop talking and open up some of these pins? Oh, I did want to go ahead and shout out to Kendrick from Facebook. I did see him post that he was looking for some MHA. I believe it was Spy Family, and there was one other license he was looking for. He had a couple of APs that were available, and this was one of the APs that he had available, and he and I traded. So this is the Bump and Bite exclusive. So Mike, shout out to you. Kendrick was able to get this as part of the AP promotion during the Christmas deals, and he is not like this isn't really his license that he likes to collect, but I was happy to go ahead and add it to my collection. So I traded him a New York City exclusive AP pin for it was the Twilight for this Tenzin. So again, shout out to Mike from Bump and Bite. Since Wookiepool just went ahead and got here, Wookie, is it okay if I open this? And Wookie, can you also share with us? I remember you telling me, I think it was mid-December, that there was still one of the raw gold Wookiees in play. Is that still the case? Just let me know. But I'll go ahead and open it as we get it. So, all right, that was right there. And is it a black bag still? So I can't go ahead and see it still. Okay, so here's, sorry, I want to keep it on film. So it is sealed completely. Let me see. I'm gonna feel it. There should still be a raw gold yet. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this. I'll open it towards you guys so I can't even see which pin it is yet. And that's what I got. It is the white gold one. Does it have glitter on it? Nope, this is the common. I'm still happy. It's very cool. Definitely fun to add it to my. I do have one right here. Where'd he go? Or where'd she go? My ever-growing Wookiepool army. This is the closest one that I had to me, Wookie. So, but I'm still excited to have it. There still is one raw gold pin out there, so keep hunting if you haven't seen these. Just a comment, I know, but I'm still happy. Wookie, thank you so much. I appreciate it. That was lots of fun for sure. All right. Here is the Naruto quest pins. Let me not cut myself as I open this. All right. I'm just pulling out the shipping label. There's 2 in there. All right. Brick. Did he not get all 10s and babies? No, Breck did not get one. If Breck needs it, too bad. I'm keeping this. This is my collection. So, all right, I'll let you guys choose. Your, I think this should be your left, your right. Which one should I open? Which one should I open first? Left or right? All right, I'm gonna pick this one. No one's answering. All right, how do I open this? I see that there's the little pull tab there. Where's the best way to open this? I'm just gonna stick my knife at the top, cut that. Okay. Let me do this carefully. Want to keep this box in as best condition as possible because I like the shape of it. I did try to pull it, and unfortunately it did rip a little bit. All right. Let me see which way this pin is faced. Okay, so I'm going to pull it out this way because it'll be facing you guys. And which one did I get? All right, I just got a common. This is pin number 1557. Okay. Anyone that is here with us tonight, have you opened up any of the Naruto quests, and did you go ahead and get and the glitter one yet? All right, let's really, I'm trying not to destroy this box, but it's really hard to go ahead and do that again. It's kind of hard to open them that way. The pin is facing that way in 3, 2, 1557. So 2 commons, it's all good. Does anyone not have this one yet? So 1557 is the common. I know that I believe it's 1599 is the glitter and 1600 is the white gold one. Has anyone not picked up a Naruto quest box? And I will go ahead and ship this out to you because I have 2. So I would like to go ahead and, if no one has received this and they are a Naruto fan, I would be more than happy to go ahead. All right. Mike Mills, you are the first person I've seen that does not have it. Oh, sorry. Oh, Breck, but you're not a Naruto fan? Is it okay if I pass it on to Mike Mills then? Or Breck, would you like one? So just let me know, guys. You can go ahead and reach out to me, but Mike Mills or Breck, just go ahead and reach out to me, and I will go ahead and bless you guys with. I'm actually give you both. So if you guys both reach out to me, I will bless you both with these 2 Naruto pins. All right, guys. Does anyone have any left where nothing is, right where nothing's left? Chris, that's pretty funny. I'm just getting a chance to read that, man. Hey, man, this community is great. So, I have to go ahead and be just as great as them. So thank you, guys. Guys, that's all I have for tonight. I just wanted to say again, Happy New Year. Battle does apologize he wasn't able to be here. Wookie, thank you so much. If you haven't seen these were sold at LAC. These were sold at LACC 2023. You had a chance to go ahead and get the raw gold, the glitter, or the common. This one that Wookie had sent me when I had she helped me out getting the LACC pins. I also bought one from her. This is a Pins on Fire exclusive. I forgot to mention Pins on Fire. They have stopped adding their mystery box APs, but they went ahead and have just started adding just APs, so you can go ahead and purchase APs directly. Make sure you're checking them out because they've added 10 APs yesterday. I know they added some last week, but they will no longer be having the AP mystery boxes where you got I think it was 9 or 10 pins plus that AP that was for purchase. So make sure you're checking out pinsonfire.com. I know that they're not getting any new fig pins in, but they are going ahead and offering us great deals for some amazing pins that they have left in their inventory, especially those AP pins. So check them out for sure. Chris, great. Someone reacted. Yeah. We'll snap at 10:15. Oh man, dude, you're awesome, dude, man. So yeah, 10:15. It looks like someone's going to be having a snap there. Yeah, and Dan, I agree. Wookie did an amazing job for sure with her design on these 3 pins, and congratulate and thank you to Pins on Fire for also teaming up with her to have these as their exclusive. So lots of fun. Guys, all right. Sorry, someone's Van Harris is actually calling me, so I can't answer right now. But I do see that you're going ahead and talking about having a snap at 10:15. I don't have 20 more minutes of material to go ahead and chat with you guys because I went through pretty much everything quickly. This isn't as fun when Battle's not here, when there's a guest not on. So hopefully we can get someone out there. Yeah, shout out to Arcadia, man. I know that he also helped design those pins, so it was definitely lots of fun for sure. Excited to see what you have in store for this year. I also wanted to go ahead. It was actually funny. I did find this. I was searching through things, and if anyone doesn't know Bendy Sticks, he also is a pin designer. And I forgot that I got this from him, but it's the Legend of Zelda Master Sword. So check out bendystickpins.bigcartel.com. He also has some pretty cool pins available. I like his little imp fairy, I think it is. Like I can't remember what the actual uh design of it is, but it's a pretty cool little character that he created. I like it a lot. But this was definitely one of my favorite pins that he did. It was the Master Sword from Zelda. So Bendy Sticks, sorry, bendystickspins.bigcartel.com. Check them out. Does it come out of what? This? Yeah, here's the backer card. I doubt that. Sorry, guys. I cannot get rid of this cough. Have I filled in any of my walls since last year? Good question. Have I filled in any of the wall? Uh, I think I got a promo, one of the Mass Effect promos that I hadn't had previously. And if I remember, I think it was Jal. I think it was FiGPiN number 6 that I had not had the Mass Effect promo, the BioWare promo pin that has that different background to it. So I'm looking for two other pins, which is pin number 5. I don't know the characters really that well for Mass Effect, so I apologize that I don't know the names. And then I'm also looking for this one right here that's missing in my collection, which I believe is Nix Vetra or Vex Nitra. I can't remember the name of the character. Breck, what was my top 3 pins of 2023? Man, you're gonna make me go ahead and really put my thoughts to the test here. Let's see. Top pins of 2023. I have to go to my collection to see what I've been enjoyed here. You know, I do know it was definitely Go Tanks, and I liked the uh Plastic Empire version of that. They're exclusive. John just got Breck on right now. So I did like the Plastic Empire version of Go Tanks. They have Evans had their Vegito, so another big fan of. Yeah, I do like the fusions. That's definitely fun, and obviously I'm a big Dragon Ball fan, so I did like those two. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that oddly enough, it was actually the I'm actually a big fan of the present bow logo. So I'm going to say that that was my third favorite pin of 2023 was that the gift with bow on gold number L48. I really liked the glitter on it and I thought that it was cool and it was nice to go ahead and see that they went ahead and did something where it was kind of covering up actually the FiGPiN logo piece of it. So definitely pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, so Professor, I did go ahead and already mention kind of about the whole Iron Man box set thing. I'm excited for it. I'm hoping that I go ahead and get both, you know, when I order mine. We will go ahead and see what happens, but am I the biggest fan of it? No. Do I like having the hunt and the excitement of, oh, did I get it or not? Yes, but it's a very big price point to go ahead and uh gamble on, I guess, right? When you're looking at the pins. So yeah, I mean it's tough. And I know that for those that are logo collectors, that's even tougher, right? So if you're only a logo collector and you just want to try to get the box set for that, it's definitely tough. for sure. I agree. I know I have talked to some people that aren't liking it just because of the logo fact of it. What else? I know that some of you guys, I know that some of you guys are trying to keep me here till 10:15. I'm hoping I'm getting of the common of the Iron Man set. Yeah, I do like it. I like both of them. I think that the backer cards for the chase set, they did a phenomenal job with that. That was very, very cool how it looks like the blueprints of the actual Iron Man and how he would have designed it. So definitely cool. Uh Dan, what sports line would you like to see this year? What sports line would I like to see this year? I mean, yeah, obviously NFL. I'm a big, New York Giants fan. I'm grew up in New York, born and raised there, so I would love to go ahead and see the Giants. I did hear my most favorite stat of the year so far. The New York Giants are undefeated in the year 2024. I'm just saying, they're starting off 2024 with a great, great stat here. 2024, the New York Giants are undefeated, 1-0. My son is here. He said, "You're cool, John." Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Tell your son that he's just as cool. Oh, John, have you seen the Excel sheet I made for everyone's wishes for FiGPiNs in 2024? I have not, Breck. Yeah, I mean, definitely would love to go ahead and see what that looks like. I also, since we're talking about Excel spreadsheets and kind of gathering information, I also wanted to give a shout out to Getty because I know that he put together kind of a sounding board for some feedback on FiGPiN fans Discord. Sorry guys, I'm gonna cough again. I'm gonna put myself on mute. And it's funny, I look to my left. There's there you go. There's Vegeta. um I forgot what I was saying now. How was the snow outside in PA? Yeah, hey, we had about 12 inches of snow on Saturday into Sunday. That has now turned all into ice, and we are getting right now hit with snow, what is it called? Winter storm Finn, and it's dropping about 2 to 3 inches of rain on us right now. So it's definitely they've already called school as a 2 hour delay for my kids' school district. I know that some schools have already went ahead and canceled or done virtual days for tomorrow because they're not sure what's going to happen overnight with the temperatures dropping. So yeah, so just be safe out there. Let me see. I'm sorry, guys. Trying to go ahead and read all the stuff. What sports would we like to see next year? Yeah, the NFL, Giants. Would be nice to see the NFL. Yeah, I agree, Dan. I think that the NHL would be awesome also. And I know that this. Oh, I know what I was saying. Shout out to Getty for all of the feedback that he's been putting together. I know that FiGPiN has also been responding to that, some of those requests and just gathering it. Wookie, it's nice here. Had a little rain this morning and was mid 50s. Yeah, thanks, Wookie. I appreciate it when we we're dealing with snow and rain right now. But yeah, back to Getty Up and the feedback. I do like all of the suggestions that people are going ahead and putting out there. It's definitely some of them I commend because some of the users have put a lot of thought into their responses, and I would say that they put, even with some of that more critical feedback, they put it in a great way that I agree with for sure. So yeah, I mean, it's going to go ahead and happen. It's going to go ahead and be interesting to see what happens, with all of the feedback. And I hope that, FiGPiN does take that. No, look, obviously, I know that there's been a lot of talk about the app, right? I think as any company grows, there's going to go ahead and be changes made. Now, if you make changes, which, look, I'm not a big fan of the change when FiGPiN, that FiGPiN is moving away from the name and the pin number on the front of the sleeve, but I am aware that it was a very huge cost savings, for them. And if you ran a business and you had an opportunity to go ahead and save, 75% on the cost of an item, would you not take that opportunity to go ahead and think about, hey, what does this do for the business side of things? Yeah. Do I agree with it? No, because I think that the art and style and the uh consistency for the first, let's say, 1,000 1,200 pins that have been, maybe even more, right? It's probably 1,300 1,400 pins that have that design. I think it goes ahead and takes away a bit from the company's branding. So yeah, I don't agree with it, but I understand it from a business aspect as well. What's my opinion on shutting battles off in the app? Yeah, I'm nervous about it for sure. I know that obviously, and I know that we shared that Kyle is no longer with a company who was running, um, who was running the app and managing that the technology, the digital aspect of it. That is no longer with the company, and the app has obviously went over some major changes since then. It's something that I'm nervous about for sure, because I love the app and I love what the app has done as far as creating a community, because it, from boosting to seeing other people's collections, the whole aspect of, and I know that Amato and Dan have talked about this, and Eric, and all of the all of the team has talked about how, and I know this resonates a lot with Amato, how you can go ahead and tell that story with a FiGPiN and it kind of sticks with it for its life. And I like that aspect because of the app. Now, if they're going to go ahead and sorry guys, if they're going to go ahead and completely change what the app is, as I was mentioning before, as companies grow, things change. I think that FiGPiN is going to go ahead and do the best that they can. Are we all going to be happy with those changes? No. There's obviously sometimes other companies out there that they make changes that we're not all happy with, and we either make the decision, hey, we're okay with the change, or you stop going ahead and being part of that, visiting that or patroning that company, right? I hope that FiGPiN doesn't lose sight that the app with the digital experience with their physical product, it is a great combination of things. And another piece of it is, if you go ahead and completely do away with the app and you don't have thanks Van Harris, I'm trying to stretch it out here, you don't have serial numbers any longer. So if you're going to go ahead and do away with that aspect of things, you are just any other pin company, and you're totally susceptible to having scrapper pins then, right? That's a big part that goes ahead and separates FiGPiN from any other pin company, is that you can go ahead and verify that that's an actual FiGPiN. If a pin doesn't bring back name, numbers to use, obviously I'm a strongly worded letter. Hey, Frank, again, I mean, look, there's, like I had mentioned before, there are definitely things, and I've expressed this to FiGPiN directly, that I didn't agree with. I don't like, not I didn't agree with, but I don't like the fact that they went away from their branding, how they have done for their first 13, again, 1,000+ pins, and now they're kind of having that generic front to it. I think that it loses, part of that consistency aspect of things. I mean, coming from a retail marketing, digital strategy side of things, I that's a big part of everyone's branding, is that consistency in what the product looked like. And then when you go ahead and see stuff like this, where it's all the same and it looks great, and you kind of know, and look, believe me, there's obviously, and I collect licenses that I have never even watched or played or heard of, just because I love the products, but I might not know the characters. And now having it taken right off from the front of the package, where you have to like turn around, where I'm not going to display my pins backwards because I want to see the pin. I think it takes away from some of that. So That's just my 2 cents. But again, as far as a business stance, hearing when they're going ahead and having such a huge savings for that piece of it, yeah, I mean, any person in the business world would go ahead and understand and have to make that decision as well. And I think that they made a great business decision to save money on part of their products, right? What was the hardest pin for you to get, John? I'm actually going to say it's probably the Mass Effect pins. I'm having such a hard time trying to go ahead and locate the BioWare promo ones. They're definitely tough to come by. So if anyone knows it, again, there's 2 that I'm missing. There is let me see if I can point her out. Which way to go? Right there, this one, which is pin number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then this one right here, which is there's no common version to it. This was solely a promo piece, which I believe it's pin number 15. It's definitely one of the harder pins that I've been trying to go ahead and collect and add to my collection. Now, obviously, the ones that I do have, yeah, it took me some time to go ahead and get them and acquire them and find them and get them for the price that I'm looking for, that I think is fair to both myself as well as the person that's selling them. So yeah, how did you and Battle meet up, and whose idea was it for the show? How did Battle and I meet? I I think that I met Battle. Man, I think it might have been through some trades. We saw each other. I had invited him on when we were FiGPiN boosters, and me and him kind of just hit it off there. We started talking and said, "Hey, let's go ahead and keep doing this." So yeah, so that's how me and him met. We continued to chat, on a either through just a quick text, how's it going? But pretty much almost on a daily basis about just, keeping in touch with each other. So that's another great thing about FiGPiN, man, is that the community that it's created has made a lot of these connections. I've been part of collecting, my obviously entire adult life as a serious collector. And then when I was a kid, yeah, I was, collecting stuff, but I was more playing with the things at that point, right? So that's when you had like the Transformers and the G.I. Joes and the He-Mans and the Thundercats, where, looking back at it now, if I would have known that those toys would have been worth a few $100s, yeah, it was I would have not opened those toys for sure. Derek, what's up, man? It's Happy New Year. I hope that you're doing well. I know that also you recently celebrated a birthday, so happy belated birthday. Trotter, do I have a favorite logo pin? Currently, I'm going to say I know it was one of my top 3 favorite pins for 2023, but I'm going to say that's actually probably my as far as looks go, my favorite logo pin. I like that present logo. I believe it's L48. And I know it's weird because I also have L14, which is the GameStop logo. But yeah, as far as looks go, I think that present logo is awesome. It's definitely fun. Getty up, I did say huge. I'm pretty sure I said it a couple of times tonight. So thank you for making fun of me and continuing that joke. I don't think you understand, John. Change equals bad. Yeah, Rec, I disagree and I agree with you, right? So some of the things that they are changing can be bad, right? We don't know. I think that when if the change is going to go ahead and be, I know that they've moved away from having battles. Look, I use battles a little bit, right? So it wasn't something that affected me as much, knowing the time and energy that it was to have to deal with it. I think there is a way to make it much more simpler on the end on the end of FiGPiN, so that it's more automatic and it's kind of a hands-off piece of it. But so yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal. But if you're going ahead and getting away from like your core of what FiGPiN is and having that digital experience with a physical product, yeah, I mean that's what I'm nervous about for sure. Put a couple pins in the UR if you want, John. I can't go ahead and do that when I'm I'm on live, but Ava, hi, hi to you. Hope you're doing well, and hope Derek again. Hope you had a great New Year, man. It was. I know that I've seen some pictures, on your social media. So I'm glad that you had such a great time over the last couple of weeks with your family. Derek, I guess what's the question? Here's a question for you, and you don't have to say a pin that hasn't come out, but can you share what is a favorite license that you're working on currently? And again, if it's not in a license that has been announced yet, please don't go ahead and and share anything. But what is a favorite license that you're working on currently that you would want to go ahead and share with us? We'd love to go ahead and hear what artwork that you're drawing. Dan Harris went ahead and has kept me here for those 20 minutes so that he went ahead and had his What the Fig Pin New Year's snap at 10:15. I hope that you went ahead and were able to put some pins in there. John, do you believe, like I do, that Soviet Union collapsed because they didn't have fig? Breck, man, I am so happy that you joined, dude. I have missed you so much, man. I'm so glad that you're more active in the community. I know that with your work schedule, it's definitely crazy, but it's so good to have you here just because of fun stuff like that. And I believe I missed answering a question of yours. Fig pin number 15. Let me see if that works. And of course, it's giving me everything that has a 15 in it, so I have to. Fig is Vetra Nix. Vetra Nix. It's of course with the glare. Let me try to. Nope, not gonna work. So yeah, Vetra Nix, number 15. Yeah, that's the one I'm missing. Yes. And I believe Jason Nelson was here before. He went ahead and had some amazing pins that actually they're the Fallout pins that were mini pins that never went ahead and released physically. So they exist, they're real. They have serial numbers on back of them. They're not in the app though, but they are definitely some amazing pins. They actually fill in a gap between, I think it's like 26 to 30, 31. There's 4 or 5 of them. So yeah, so if you come across those are definitely some cool ones. I was recently approached if I wanted to buy them. They were selling, I think it was 3 or 4 of them for $500. And no, no disrespect to the person that was selling them. I think that pricing is a little high for pins that one can't go in the app, and not many people know about it right either. So I know that there's that piece of it where it's sought after, but I'm again I didn't think that it was the appropriate price, especially at the time of the year. I mean, maybe that price would go ahead and be better at different times of the year, but when you're looking at the holiday time, yeah, I think it's a little bit tough to try to have that price for pins that not many people are looking for. Happy New Year, Ben Harris, man. I appreciate it. The Fallout minis are real. Yes, the Fallout minis are real for sure. All right, so this is Derek sharing. What I can say is that there is some super cool stuff coming out that I know both you and Battle. Of course, something popped up right when I'm reading this. That you and Battle are fans of. Sorry, wish I could speak. Nope, Derek, you don't have to apologize at all, man. That's why I had said please don't go ahead and share anything that you're working on. I just wanted to know if there was a license that you have done the artwork on that you're excited for. That's already an announced license, but yeah, I mean, look, I'm excited for some of the stuff too. I did see at NYCC some of the artwork and stuff that was going on for the XL, so I'm definitely excited about that. I know that there's lots of mystery minis that are going to be announced. I'm waiting for my Dragon Ball ones to go ahead and come out. I hope that FiGPiN is going to do something for Dragon Ball Daima when that anime, when that continuation of the story for Dragon Ball releases. So yeah, it's definitely going to be lots and lots of fun. You guys always do a great job. So Derek, yeah, I mean, you, Eric, the entire team there for the art thing are always on top of it. I can't wait to see the FiGPiNs releasing this. Yeah, it's going to be cool. It's definitely going to be cool. And Wookiepool, I could not agree 1,000% more that we need a Wookiepool FiGPiN for sure. It would be 100% cool to have Wookiepool be a FiGPiN. Let's go ahead and start a hashtag. Make Wookiepool FiGPiNs. Hashtag make Wookiepool FiGPiNs. They're totally awesome. Definitely very cool. I like how these look. And then you have all these cool different designs that you can do with them. Lots of fun. Lots and lots of fun, man. All right, guys. Is FiGPiN the only thing you collect? Rico, it is not the only thing that I collect, actually. I go ahead and I collect anything Dragon Ball. So this is if you guys know, you know. I collect Pokemon cards. I collect Lego, a little bit of Lego, very, very light on Lego. But yeah, and I'm also a big Star Wars fan. So I do have, sorry, I'm about to cough again. I do have several dozen Black Series. I went ahead and got into Black Series. I think it was a week after the drop for the white box, the first edition Mando figure. And then there was a few others. I think there were 6 in that set that came out with the Mandalorian that had the white box to it. So yeah, I mean, I went pretty hard into Star Wars Black Series, which I've stopped because I really kind of only collect the Mandalorian stuff. And yeah, I mean, so Dragon Ball, Pokemon, Star Wars, and a little bit of Lego. Lots of fun. My wallet doesn't like it, but yeah, definitely lots of fun. Do you collect Dragon Ball, Presto, Bandai figures? You know, I collect the Dragon Ball Star ones, which they're like the newer lineups. I still have my collection, and I can't remember the name of it. But it was from like 00 to number 42, 43, and they were old school figures sold in the 90s. I still have them, and they had this huge one which was a golden Azaro. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and find out the name of the name of the brand that was that. But yeah, that was definitely those are definitely the brands that I collect. So I have some Presto Bandai figures of Dragon Ball. Derek, Dan promised me we could do it. Hey Derek, I think you guys would have a great time drawing some Wookiepool pins for sure. I think it would be pretty cool. So I agree. We'll go ahead and start we'll start the hashtag for sure. Hashtag make Wookiepool FiGPiNs. All right, guys. Again, Happy New Year from Battle and I. Battle, I hope that your travels go a lot better than they have been. Good luck, my friends. We will talk to you soon. Hopefully you guys went ahead and got that part of that snap that Van Harris went ahead and did for the new year. We appreciate you guys. As always, we will catch you next time on What the FiGPiN. Again, when you're going ahead and opening up your Iron Man box sets, please go ahead and tag us. We'd love to go ahead and make sure we're seeing all of it. If you're opening up any of the Naruto Quest pins, please go ahead and make sure that you're tagging us in that as well. As always, if you can go ahead and drop a like on this video, share it with your friends, your family, as well as subscribing to our channel. It really supports us. We appreciate. We're trying to get to that mark where we can go ahead and, be recognized by YouTube. So any of those things always help us. Guys, have a wonderful evening, and I'll do it for Battle and I on 3, 2, 1. Boost awesome, battle awesome. Have a great evening, everyone. We'll talk to you soon.